How to improve your listening skills. Okay, so today one of my students asked about what she can do for her listening skills, and I thought it wouldn't be a bad idea to make a video and explain it in more details. Okay, so let's get it started. The first thing you can do is to listen to English content regularly. What do we mean by regularly? We mean whenever you find time. It's like you've got a lot to do, okay? And learning English is one of those things, okay? If you really want to learn English, you have to make some time every day, at least 20 minutes, to just listen to an English content. Uh, of course, it's not just for English, it's for any language. And I'm saying it because I myself, um, I'm learning French and I found this very effective. It's like whenever I find time on my schedule, whenever I'm going somewhere, walking somewhere, I have my earbuds in my ears and I listen to podcasts. And yes, there's so many things that I can't really understand because while I'm walking and listening to the content, I don't have the transcript. And there are so many stuff that I don't know, so many vocabulary that I have no idea about. But that's okay. I can understand the main idea, and that is exactly what I want to talk about in the next slide. So, do that regularly. Listen to English podcasts, listen to English audiobooks or news broadcasts, whatever, like every day. Okay? Next, focus on the main idea. This is something that I just told you. I always tell my students to let alone the words, the grammatical points, whatever, that they have no idea about. Just try to focus on the main idea. If I ask you, can you tell me in one word or a phrase or I don't know, in a single sentence, what this podcast was about, what this audio file was about? Can you tell me? Well, if you can, it's very good. Okay? So just try to focus on the main idea. Number 3, practice active listening. Me, as a language teacher, I always encourage my students to practice active listening. What is it? It's just taking notes. Whatever you understand, just write it down. It can be a single word, okay? That single word helps you to summarize the whole thing that you just listened, okay? Sometimes I pause the audio file and I want them to somehow, I don't know, tell me in a few sentences what they've understood. And those notes that they took while they were listening helped them a lot. Watch English language TV shows and movies. Seriously? Yeah, of course. You can learn English by that. And this is very fun and interesting. So please start by watching with your, I don't know, subtitles in native language and then gradually switch to English subtitle. Finally, after watching that movie for 2-3 times, you can watch it without subtitles. Okay? Next, use online resources. There are many online resources available that can help you improve your listening skills. Of course, not just listening skills. You're listening to a podcast, for example. For me, I always introduced 6 Minute English, British Council to my students. But I believe whatever podcast you're interested in, whatever audio file, whatever book, the audiobook, if you can find it on YouTube or I don't know, other websites, they're going to help you, not just for your listening skills, but also for your other skills. Okay? Reading, I don't know, speaking, all of them. So I'm going to introduce more and more of these resources, online resources, which of course most of them are free. And the only thing that you should do is to use them. Practice with a partner. Hopefully you can find other people learning this language too. So if you can find them, it would be a very great way to learn this language with them. So you listen to something and then you try to talk about it. You find a friend, you find a partner, and you're gonna explain it to her, or somehow you ask questions about it after you've explained everything that you understood. I know doing this encourages you to even do more and more for your language skills. I found this very effective while I was learning English myself, and right now for my French, and I highly recommend this. Number 7, be patient. Remind your students that improving listening skills takes time and practice. It's not going to happen overnight. Okay, you've got to be patient. Yeah, the first time that you listen to a podcast or an audio file that is related to your book, um, you don't understand it. It's okay. It's okay because this is the first time you're listening to it. It doesn't mean that for the second time or the third time it would be the same. And yeah, I guess there are no other words than being patient. Patience here that can um, help you here. So you have to be patient and celebrate small victories along the way. Happy language learning. Good luck.